Hello and welcome everybody to Troy United's home game against AIM SC. We are just getting set for kickoff here at the Hawk in Farmington Hills. I am Nick Burt. I will be on the call for you today. Just before we hit kickoff, let's just go through the Troy starting lineup. Troy United 1-0-3 on the year, coming off the win last week against 1927 Fort Wayne SC. Looking to carry that momentum into today's game. Starting in goal is Andrew Swancutt. Waleed Sharif is starting. Number 8, Mateo Phillips. 9, Carter Peak. 10, Nathan Bowes. 11, Francisco Alvarez. 12, Clayton Lafayette. 14, Greg Trask. 17, Adrian Lopez. 22, Shane Renshaw. And 25, John Nino. Should be an interesting game here for Troy today. Coming off that huge win last week, their first points on the season, first points in the league overall, as this is Troy's first year in the MWPL. And they're going up against a team that's right in front of them in the table, AIM SC. They are 1-3 on the year. We have not been provided a roster for AIM SC, so we don't have a starting lineup for them. But we'll try our best today because got to put in a good production here. So it looks like Troy United will be kicking off the ball here. It's going to be Waleed Sharif that starts the game for Troy. Troy is in the black home shirts and the black shorts. AIM SC is in the red jerseys and the black shorts. And we are just about set here for kickoff at the Hawk. It's a nice 82-degree day. Few clouds in the sky. It was definitely much warmer down on the field. That artificial turf brings up some more heat than grass would do. And we are underway here at the Hawk. It's going to be Troy United that's going to start things off here. Just passing it back a little, just getting everybody a touch on the ball to start this game. Looks similar to a start that Troy had against 1927 last week, just kind of passing it back, getting everybody a touch on the ball. AIM SC not putting on a ton of pressure right now, but Troy is now just trying to look for openings right now. So the pass was going to be intended for Nathan Bowes, but he would have been offsides anyways, and it was intercepted by AIM. So now AIM are going to try to go on the attack, as that was put out of play by Francisco Alvarez. Another ball kicked out of play by Troy as AIM SC slowly move up the field here. We are 2 minutes into this game. So that is put out of play by AIM there, and it's going to be a Troy United throw-in. Looks like it will be Shane Renshaw taking the throw-in. So that looks like just a bit of miscommunication there, and that goes straight to AIM SC. Good interception there for Troy. Carter Peak, and now it's going to be Troy on the attack, but that ball is just miskicked and out of play. That was Mateo Phillips that went with the errant pass. So here's throw in for AIM. Troy definitely putting the pressure on to start this game. There's a good interception there for Troy. It's going to be Phillips. Phillips gives it to Bose. Bose is open, He's going to cross it. That's for Francisco Alvarez. Goes past him. It looks like Alvarez is going to get it again. Renshaw is going to cross it to Bose. It's headed out of the box by Aim. But it's going to end up at the feet of Phillips, who's going to shoot it. And it just goes right above the bar. It's a good attempt there for Troy, but just a little bit too much on that kick. And it's going to be a Aim goal kick. Troy trying to force a turnover here. It's a good stop there for Adrian Lopez, who's going to get it back to Swan Cut. He's going to give it to Renshaw. Renshaw is going to try to keep it in play. It looks like he does. Renshaw breaks the tackle. He's going to cross it. Nathan Bose, he's got an opportunity here. He shoots it. And it goes just above the bar. Another great opportunity for Troy right there. 4 minutes into the game, 2 shots go above the bar, but Troy is really putting on the pressure to start this game. It's a good interception there for Troy. It's going to be whistled off sides. It will be a free kick for Aim. Troy still looks to continue to put on the pressure here. Last week they did score within the first 10 minutes. The 3 games previously they conceded in the first 10 minutes. So the first 10 minutes is always telling for what Troy is going to do today. Obviously, they are going to want to get that first goal, but I don't think it will be the end of the world if they don't. Swan Cut just kicks that to midfield, and it ends up with Aim. So Aim's going to pass it around. Just trying to reset here. They're going to cross it. It's a good interception there. That was Greg Trask on the interception. The kick goes out of play, though. Looks like offsides was the call, and it is going to be a Troy throw-in. Actually, I don't believe that was offsides. It was just that was out of play on Aim instead of Troy. So Troy has the throw-in. Francisco Alvarez looked to be the target of that throw-in. Was intercepted by Aim. Nino is going to pass it back to Peak, who's going to kick it out of play. Troy going to get another throw in here, slowly moving down the field here. We are just 7 minutes into this game. It's going to be out of play. It's going to be interesting to see for Troy today if they can sustain that momentum they gained last week with their win against 1927 SC. That late goal in the 82nd minute that put them up 3-2, held on for the win. And it's going to be interesting to see if they continue that momentum. From what I've heard, practice was really energetic this week. and the players were just really up for it this week and looking to keep the winning feeling going here for Troy. Aim throws it in. It's going to be kicked out of play by John Nino, and we're going to do another throw in for Aim. It's Troy with good interception there. I believe that was Phillips. Here comes Aim once again. That's just going to go out of play, and that's going to be a goal kick. Here, Aim just passing it around once again. Good pressure there by Bose. Gets it out of play, and it's going to be another Aim throw-in. So here comes Aim once again. That was just a bad pass there. Ends up at the feet of Nino. Good save there by Phillips. He's going to get it to Bose. He's going to look for a pass. He's going to give it to Sharif. 3-on-1. Gets it to Alvarez, but it's going to be whistled for offsides. And it's going to be a Aim free kick. Actually, I believe that was a foul on Aim. Saw the ref's flag go up, thought it was offsides for the pass. It was not. It was a foul on Aim, and it's going to be a Troy United free kick opportunity here. Going to be interesting to see what Troy can draw up on this free kick opportunity. So it looks like it's going to be Nathan Bose possibly taking the kick here. He does. It's on net, right into the goalkeeper's gloves. It's Aim slowly coming up the field right now. Swan cut. Peak is going to cross it. Most likely would have been offsides, but it goes off the head of Aim, and it's going to be a throw-in for Troy. Troy just resetting here. Sharif gets it to Bose, who's going to try to get it in. That is Lafayette. Gets it back to Sharif. It's off the goalkeeper's glove, and that's going to be cleared out of the box. Here goes Nino once again. Troy continuing to put on the pressure here, and that's going to be whistled for offsides. Good few attempts there for Troy. Just couldn't get it past the keeper. As we have just about 32 minutes left in this first half, plus stoppages, of course. So here come Aim once again. Good pressure there by Renshaw. So that's going to be intercepted by Peyton Trask. Gets it to Phillips on the other side of the field. Lopez with the ball. Gets it back to Phillips. Pressure being put on Phillips. Gets it to Sharif. Sharif looking for a pass. Tempted for Bose there. Just intercepted by Aim. Oh, mistake there by the goalkeeper. That's just going to be right past the post there for Sharif. It's going to go out for a goal kick. Aim very lucky there. That was a bad kick there by the goalkeeper. Went straight to the feet of Sharif, and the shot just goes wide of the post. Good interception there by Nino. Sharif. Looked like the intended target there was Clayton Lafayette, but it was just intercepted by Aim. So that just goes out of play, and that's going to be a Troy United throw-in. Lopez. Gets it to Trask. Trask is going to cross it to Bose. That's going to be offsides. It's going to be an Aim throw in there. Aim cross it. That's off the head of Renshaw, goes out of play for an Aim throw in. Aim going to cross it into the box. That's just going to go past everybody and right into Swancut's hands. And Troy United get a little bit of a reset here. Bose with the ball. Gets it to Phillips. Back to Bose. He's going to give it to Sharif, who gives it to Phillips. Back to Sharif. Back to Bose. That's just going to be intercepted there by Aim, who are now on the counterattack. Smartly kicked out of play there by Lafayette to slow down that counterattack from Aim. Aim just can't seem to find their way into the box right now. It seems like every cross they have that attempts to go in just goes a little bit too far. Like that pass right there that ends up right in Swancut's feet. There's an opportunity here for Troy. Intended target looked to be Alvarez. Good defensive play there by Nino. Keeping it in play too. So it's going to be Aim that end up with the ball after that. Good interception there by Troy. They're going to look to set up something here. It's going to get it to Phillips. Phillips looking for the pass. It's going to be offsides though. They have 28 minutes left in this first half. It was possibly a good opportunity there for Waleed Sharif. Whistled offsides, and it's going to be an Aim free kick. So we have a little bit of a delay here. Looks like a player lost or did not have shin pads for Aim. Looks like he's going to have to be out of play for a minute here. Don't know if I've ever seen a player not have shin pads and be whistled to put them in. So that is a first here, for me at least. So here come Troy once again. It's Bose with the ball, gets it to Sharif. It's almost double team there. Troy's going to, and I was just about to say, they're going to try to take advantage while AIM has that player off the field, but he has been reinstated into play. It's Phillips. Gets it to Trask, who's going to cross it. Looks like it's for Renshaw. Renshaw's tried to cross it into the box, but good defensive play by Renshaw to keep the ball, but it's going to end up with AIM once again. Here come AIM. That ball is just mishandled and out of play by AIM there. Strange play. The ball was on the line, but just not controlled enough, and it goes out of play, and it's going to be a Troy throw-in. It's Sharif. It's going to get it to Bose. Bose going to give it back to Sharif. Sharif going to try to break this defensive player, and that's just going to go out of play. Good defensive play there by Phillips. Tries to get the ball back. He's going to put the pressure on. That's going to roll out of play. That's going to be a Troy throw-in. This could be a dangerous opportunity here for Troy. Lopez. Going to pass it back. There goes Trask. Foul. It's going to be a free kick. Troy going to take it quickly. That is something they love to do. There's a great opportunity for Nathan Bose. He shoots it. It's saved. It's going to be kicked by Sharif. That's another great save there for the AIM keeper. Two great saves in about a 5-second span. Great opportunity there for Troy, but just could not convert. So we have just around 24 minutes left in this first half. Looks like we are stopped here because the subs for MSC were kicking around the ball, and apparently you can't do that. So, two very interesting things happening for AIM, I guess, within the last 5 minutes, with the player not having shin pads and now being whistled to stop warming up with the ball. So, but we continue play here at the Hawk. It's going to be Nino with the ball. Going to get it to Phillips. Going to give it to Lopez. He's going to try to get it down the field. Just a little bit too much on that one. It's going to be a free kick for, or a throw-in for AIM. That goes out of play. It's going to be an AIM throw-in. Looked like it was a 50-50 toss-up there on who it was out on. They decide it was on Troy. Just a little bit too much on that kick once again. AIM just seems to be having that problem today. Here's a good opportunity for Troy if Waleed Sharif can get to this one. It's skied up into the air. He does end up with it in the box. He's got an opportunity here. It's in the net. And it is going to be a goal. I thought I saw the offsides flag go up for a second. It is a goal. Waleed Sharif puts it in the back of the net, puts Troy up 1-0 with 22 minutes left in this first half. Great play there from Troy. Again, wasn't sure for a second. It looked like it was possibly a foul on AIM for a second there, but it ends up being a goal for Waleed Sharif and a goal for Troy United, and that puts them up 1-0 here in the first half. AIM get it restarted here. Oh, here come Troy again, trying to get a second. And they, right off the post. That was Clayton Lafayette with the shot. I thought that was going in. It beat the keeper, goes right off the post, and bounces right into the goalkeeper's hands. Great opportunity there for Troy. Could have made it 2 goals in just about as many minutes. Phillips has the ball. Just trying to get something going here again. His AIM looked to be putting on a little bit more pressure than they have been previously. Lopez is going to cross it across the field. Believe that's to Renshaw. Renshaw's probably got a few opportunities here. It's a good deflection. That's going to go out for a goal kick. Deflected off of Renshaw. Once again, that was just a great goal there from Sharif. Great counterattacking opportunity. Troy United took advantage of that. Possibly may have got a foul if that didn't end up going in, but it ends up in the back of the net, and Troy United have the 1-0 lead here. So we just passed under 20 minutes left in this first half. So that's going to go almost to Sharif again. Lopez is going to get it to Bose. He's going to be offsides, though. It's going to be out of play. Troy United throwing. So here comes Troy once again. It's Lafayette with the ball. He's going to get it to Phillips. Phillips almost breaks his second tackle there. So that ball stays in play. It's going to end up back with AIM as they're just going to pass it back to their goalkeeper. Once again, we did not receive a roster from AIM SC before today's game, so we do not know any of the players' names for AIM today. We are very sorry about that. This gets to Peak. He's going to give it to Peyton Trask. He's going to cross it across the field to Renshaw. Renshaw's done a few very good passes today. He's had a few good opportunities. Lopez. Going to get it to Peak. Peak's going to give it to Sharif, who's going to get it right to Phillips. He was going to try to cross it. That's almost another bad mistake there by the AIM goalkeeper. He punches it instead of just grabbing it, but he does end up with the ball. Could have been a dangerous situation if Troy had another attacker there. And it goes out of play. It's going to be a Troy throw, and they take it somewhat quickly. Sharif just had nowhere to go there. He had 3 defenders around him. Good play there by Lopez. Troy really putting on the pressure, getting an interception here. They do, but it's going to be just a little bit too much, and the ref blows a whistle for the foul. So here come Aim once again. He's going to try to be kicked into the box. That one was a little bit too short this time. So that was just kicked deep there by Phillips. That is out of play on Aim. Great pressure there from Troy to force that ball to go out of play and get a throw in. Bose gets it to Sharif. Sharif being pressured here. He's looking for a whistle. There is no whistle. Phillips. Intercepted there by Aim. And now we get a whistle. That's going to be a yellow card for number 7 on Aim. We have about 15 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first half. Troy just resetting a little here. That's going to be crossed. Looks like the target's Alvarez. It's going to go out of play. That's going to be a Troy throw-in. Another dangerous opportunity here for Troy, given the location. Troy going to try to get a few more players up for this throw-in. A few more attacking opportunities. It's Nino looking. Gives it to Peak. Gives it to Phillips. Intercepted there by Aim. It's a good counter-attacking opportunity for him. It's going to be crossed to the far side of the field. It's kept out of the box there by Troy, but the danger has not been averted yet. Bo's putting on the pressure. It's going to be a foul and a free kick for Aim. Troy really stacking the top of the box here. Try and make sure this ball doesn't end up in the back of the net. Free kick taken. That's a shot. Goes wide of the post. That's going to be a free kick, or a goal kick, I should say, for Troy. Does look like Aim is getting ready for a substitution here. It's going to be number 2, coming on for, I believe, number 99. So here come Troy once again. That's a bad deflection there, as it's a great counter-attacking opportunity for Aim. It's going to get into the box for number 7. Nice kick out of play there by, I believe, Carter Peak. Went down in the box there for a second. Looks like he's in pain right now. Looks like he took a kick to the abdomen. But it's going to be an Aim throw-in. Looks like Peak is better now. Troy. Going to go to the far side of the field with this one. Gets it to Lafayette. He's going to give it to Trask. Trask just going to pass it back to avert the pressure. He's going to bring it to the near side of the field. That's Phillips. Phillips is going to give it to Bose. That's just intercepted there, and it's going to be kicked down the field by AIM. So we have just under 12 minutes left in this first half. Of course, we will have stoppages also. Here's a good opportunity here for AIM, far side of the field. Gonna look for somebody to pass to. They do. It's gonna be crossed right into the middle of the box. There's just nobody there for AIM, and that's gonna be cleared out by Troy. AIM once again, just try and get into the box. They do. AIM looking for a whistle there. There will be no whistle blown though. So it's Swancut just resetting things here, slowing it down a little bit. He's going to give it to Phillips, who's heavily under pressure. Turns it over. So that cross was just a little bit too much. Splits the two Troy players on that side of the field, Renshaw and Alvarez, and it goes out of play for an AIM throw-in. AIM starting to come down the field once again. Good opportunity here. It's going to be number 10 into the box. Just slips and loses control of the ball. That ends up in Swancut's hands. He's going to throw it to Renshaw. Troy trying to go a bit quick here. Renshaw decides against that, slows it down. Peake's going to get it to Phillips, who's going to kick it down the field. There's just nobody there, and that's going to end up with AIM. AIM's just going to reset here as we just hit under 10 minutes to go in this first half. Bose gets it to Sharif. Good counterattacking opportunity here. He's going to try to get it to Bose again. Just wasn't enough on that. Bose does put on the pressure and force a turnover. Sharif has the ball once again, and that's going to be kicked out by AIM. Still going to end up with Troy. Renshaw's got the ball right now. He's double team there. He's going to pass it to Lafayette. Let's try to get the ball away from the AIM defensive back line right now. Just trying to find an opening to get a second goal. It is still 1-0 here, and that's going to be a turnover there for Troy. That's going to go out of play for an AIM throw-in. 1-0 here for Troy. Waleed Sharif scored in the 23rd minute. AIM take the free kick. Foul there on Troy. We now have just under 8 minutes remaining in this first half. Good interception there by Alvarez. Gonna pass it back to Renshaw. Alvarez. He's going to try to get to Bose. Just too much on that one. Goes out of play for an AIM throw-in. Would have been a great counterattacking opportunity there for Troy if the kick was set perfectly. It was not, though, and it's going to be AIM going to try to get something going here before the end of this first half. So that ball's short. So here come AIM once again. Again, just too much on that kick today. For AIM, it's either too much or too short. Ends up in turnovers. That's going to be something they want to figure out at halftime if they want to get back in this game. Troy, on the other hand, continue to put on pressure to force those type of turnovers. As that shot went wide of the post, it's going to be a goal kick for Swancott. Swancott's first start today. He's had a few feelers. He's gotten used to the gameplay, I'd say, by now. It's Renshaw. Almost looked like he was going to cross it there. Gets it to Phillips on the other side of the field. Phillips is going to give it to Bose, who's going to be under pressure. Gets it to Phillips. That's going to go out of play. It's going to be Troy's throw-in as we approach 5 minutes and 30 seconds left in this first half, plus stoppages. Very dangerous opportunity here for Troy. Looks like Bose is going to take the throw-in. So here come AIM on the counterattack. There's a foul. AIM take that free kick somewhat quickly there. Not as quickly as Troy usually does, but Renshaw gets the interception. He's trying to go for Sharif there. That window just got closed shut. This is going to get into the box possibly for AIM. Instead, it does not, and it ends up a turnover. I believe that's Lopez with the ball right now. Gets to Alvarez. Goes out of play for a Troy throw-in. 4 minutes left in this first half. Going to be thrown into Lafayette. It's going to be intercepted there. This could be a dangerous opportunity for AIM. Foul. And that's going to be a yellow. I believe that is Clayton Lafayette that is picking up the yellow card. Free kick opportunity here for AIM. AIM getting ready to take this free kick here. It's going to be short. Going to get kicked into the box. Swancut comes out for it. It's going to be slowing it down here. We got now less than 3 minutes left in this first half. Bose. Peak. Phillips. Phillips gets it to Sharif, who's going to get it right back to Phillips. Keep trading there. Sharif. Aim trying to figure something out here with 2 minutes left in this first half. Obviously, going into the locker room would be huge momentum for them if they could get an equalizer here. Swanka. It's going to be crossed to Phillips. It's going to get it back to Peak. Troy just content with this scoreline right now. They'd be fine with it being 1-0 going into the locker room. Peak. It's going to get back to Swancut. It's going to try to get to midfield. Gets it to Sharif, but just takes a bounce off of Sharif's foot, and it ends up with Aim, who just turn it over. It's been a huge problem for Aim today is the turnovers, as we do reach 1 minute left in this half. Aim got an opportunity here. Good deflection there by Phillips. As Bose is going to have the ball. He's got a good counter-attacking opportunity here. He's got Sharif somewhat close to him. Gets it to Lopez. He's going to cross the field to Renshaw. Let's see if Renshaw can get it. I think he's just going to miss out on it. So we are in the final seconds of regular time for this first half. As we've hit the 45th minute here. I believe from what I heard it was 1 extra minute to end this first half. Phillips gets it to Sharif, who's going to kick it down the field. It looks like it's going to end up with Bose. This could be one last opportunity for Troy here in the first half. Bose is going to fire it from the outside, goes wide of the post, and that may be the final kick of the half. The ref did look at his watch there for a second, but looks like he's going to let play continue. And there is the halftime whistle, as Troy is going to go into the locker room for the second straight week in a row with the lead. This time it is a 1-0 lead over Aim, and we will be back after halftime for the second half of this game. And just make sure you stay tuned right here on the Troy United YouTube network. Welcome back here to Farmington Hills at the Hawk. We are just getting ready to start the second half here. Troy United up 1-0 after a Waleed Sharif goal in the 23rd minute. And Troy's going to be looking to do a lot of the same the second half that they did in the first half. They were forcing a lot of aim turnovers that turned into good opportunities for Troy. And for aim, they got to stop those turnovers. That was a main problem for them in this first half, and they just have to stop them because it's been turning into great opportunities for Troy. Another big thing for aim this second half, they got to be more accurate with their passes. The passes have either been too long or too short, and they end up turnovers also. So that's going to be something to look forward to in this second half to see what those halftime adjustments do for both sides. So we're just waiting on the whistle here, and we are back underway in the second half. It's Ames starting off with the ball. Troy looked to be putting the pressure on to start this second half. It's a good interception there by Troy. So here come Troy with a good opportunity here. There's a foul. It's going to be a Troy free kick. It was a good opportunity there. Nathan Bowes was going down the side. Looked like he would have been wide open. But it was a foul in the end, and there's a free kick opportunity for Troy. Troy with the free kick. It's just going to go wide of everybody and go out of play for a goal kick. Once again, if you are just joining us for the second half, it was a Waleed Sharif goal in the 23rd minute that put Troy up 1-0. It was a beautiful counter-attacking opportunity. Sharif put it into the back of the net, puts Troy up 1-0. We have 2 yellow cards on the game. It is Clayton Lafayette got a yellow in the 42nd minute for Troy, and Ames number 7 had a yellow in the 30th minute. And as mentioned previously, we did not get a roster for Ames before the start of this game, so we do not know the names of the players. We are sorry about that, but we have been doing our best. Bowes is going to put the pressure on as Aim keep playing it back here. It's going to be crossed the field. Here come Aim once again. This is a good opportunity for Aim. Coming down the far side. It's going to get it up. I believe that's number 10 that's going to take the shot there for Aim. Takes a deflection that's going to go out for a corner. This is the first meaningful opportunity, I'd say, for Aim today, as they take that very quickly. They're going to cross that into the box. It's headed out by Nino. Sharif kicks it to Alvarez, who just left it there for for Sharif again, but it ended up in a turnover that ends up with the ball in Swancut's hands. Here come Troy. Almost another counter-attacking opportunity. So it's going to be kicked out of play, and that is going to be a Aim throw-in. So it's just a sloppy turnover there. Troy just trying to get it out of the defenders. Sharif gets it to Alvarez. Once again, we have just about 40 minutes left in this game right now. That's going to be across the field. Nathan Bowes has an opening here. Got an attacker streaming down. That's Lafayette. He puts it in the back of the net. That is a goal for Troy to make it 2-0. We have 40 minutes left in this game. What a cross there by Nathan Bowes. Gets it right to Lafayette, right in the sweet spot, and that gets put in the back of the net. What a goal there for Troy. Just a beautiful, beautiful counterattacking opportunity there for Troy. And that's something they have done a lot this year. They like those counterattacking opportunities. That I wouldn't say it's half the time. I'd say it's about a fourth of the time they end up in goals. But that is still a very good number for a league like the MWPL and a team like Troy. First year in the league, they're still trying to figure things out, obviously, but it was a beautiful counter-attacking opportunity. It makes it 2-0, and AIM are gonna try to get it down the field again, but they just haven't had good opportunities today. AIM tried to cross it, but just can't. Ends up with Sharif. Just takes a bad bounce off the foot. So here come AIM once again. They get it into the box. Can they do anything with it is the question. So it's going to be blocked. Looked like that was going to attempt to be a shot on goal, but it was blocked by Renshaw. That's turnover there for Troy. That's going to be number 5. What a save by Swancut there. Keeping that out of the top corner of the net. That was probably AIM's first good shot on goal today. And just an absolutely amazing save there by Andrew Swancut. As AIM get ready for the corner here. They're not taking it quickly like they did last time. It's going to get into the box. That's headed and just goes wide of the post. That is going to be a goal kick. First time Troy's really faced pressure today, and they've made it through successfully. So here come AIM once again. That's going to get into the box, but that's kicked out by Peak. Sharif gets it to Peyton Trask, who's going to cross it to Alvarez. Alvarez is going to get it to the goal scorer, Lafayette. That's out of play. Takes it quickly. Going to throw in to Alvarez. Alvarez going to cross it in the box. Bowes there. Doesn't get to him, though. And that's going to take a bounce off the turf. Almost looked like it was going to bounce out of play. Alvarez puts the pressure on. Troy has the ball. Just cross into the box again. Just not enough. And here come AIM on the counterattack. AIM going to cross it to the near side of the field. So they're going to try to do something here. Looks like it's going to be a cross into the box if they can. They get it to number 7. tries to cross that towards net. There's a lot of calls for a handball there. The ref is having none of it. And here come Troy. As that's Bose that's going to cross it across the field. It looked like that was going to be to Alvarez. Just looked like a little bit of miscommunication there. And up with the ball once again. It's going to be intercepted there for Troy. And here comes Sharif. He's going to get it to Bose. Bose. It's going to end up. It's a foul on AIM. It looks like Troy are going to make a substitution here, or are getting ready to. Looks like it's not going to happen at this moment, but it's going to be Joshua Reyes that's going to be getting ready to come on for Troy. As that's going to be intercepted there for AIM. This is a great counterattacking opportunity for him. He's going to cross it. It's going to go. It's a great save there by Swancut. Still, the danger crisis has not been averted yet. So here come AIM once again. It's going to shoot right into Swancut's gloves. Two great saves right there. And we have just under 35 minutes left in this game, plus stoppages. Troy lead 2-0. And here they come on the attack once again, just right at the midfield line. It's Lafayette that turns it over there. It's going to be Renshaw that kicks it out. Bose wants to put the pressure on, but AIM just kick it back to their goalkeeper. So here come AIM once again. Foul on Troy. It's going to be a free kick opportunity for AIM. Troy's still waiting to make their substitution for Joshua Reyes. Looks like he will have two teammates joining him. Looks like it will be Braden Stavros and Sean Renshaw. So whenever those substitutions take place, it will be 3 Troy United players coming on. It also looks like AIM will be making a substitution whenever this break comes. It's Troy trying to get a good opportunity here. It's going to end up with Bose. If he can beat this defender, which he can't, it would have been a great opportunity on net. It would have been only him and the goalkeeper. But instead, it is AIM's ball. It's Nino. It gets to Lafayette. He's got Sharif wide open. Sharif just a little bit too much on that. That goes out of play. And this will be the time for the substitutions. We'll see who's coming off for Troy. It looks like it is Adrian Lopez going off for Stavros. Looks like it is Renshaw going off for Reardon. And then it was Nathan Bose going off for Joshua Reyes. So that gets to Lafayette. Lafayette's going to cross it into the box. Just gets blocked by the defender there. He's going to end up with the ball once again, though. He's going to give it to Reyes. Gives it to Sharif. Tries to get it back to Reyes. Just can't get it past that aim defender. Here come aim once again. They got a good counterattacking opportunity here. So that's going to be crossed to the near side of the field. Once again, call for fouls there by aim, but the refs just having none of it. So here come Troy. That was just going to be offsides, but Stavros takes an opportunity with this. He's got the ball. He was not offsides. Stavros coming in. He shoots. It's in the back of the net. It is 3-0 for Troy. Just under 30 minutes remaining in this game. And it is now 3-0 Troy with a beautiful goal there from Braden Stavros. As that might be the final nail in the coffin here today for AIM, as it is now 3-0. Obviously, crazier things have happened, but it looks to be that the final, no more opportunities for AIM to get back in this game. As Troy now have the 3-0 lead, and we got another substitution here. It's going to be Caleb Dupree coming on for Troy in relief of Francisco Alvarez. And we are back underway. AIM got a shot here. Goes right into Swancut's gloves, though. Once again, this is Swancut's first start for Troy on the season. He's come in, made some great saves for Troy, and he's just been a great player today. Here come Troy was looking for an attacking opportunity there with Reyes, just a little bit too short. Whistle blows. Looks like they took it just a little too quick there. So AIM's still going to have the throw in, though. Looks like it was actually a equipment violation there for Troy. Joshua Reyes had come out of play for him second there. Just under 27 minutes left in this game, plus stoppages, of course. Troy United lead 3-0 off goals from Waleed Sharif, Clayton Lafayette, and Braden Stavros. So that's cleared out of the box there by Troy. Foul called. It's going to be a Troy free kick. It's going to be targeted for Reyes. Ends up with a header out of play by AIM. It's going to be a throw-in for Troy. Reardon throws it in to Peyton Trask, I should say. Nino just gives it back to Swancut. Troy just trying to slow things down a little bit here, reset a little bit. It's going to be blown offsides. Here's a good opportunity here for Troy if Sharif can get to it. It looks like it's just going to go out of play. It was a good opportunity there. Nice long ball played to the corner flag. Just a little bit too much spin on it, and it goes out of play. Troy going to get the throw in, though, here after forcing the ball out of play. Actually, no, they will not. It's going to be Ames' ball here. So here come Troy once again. It's Peyton Trask. It's going to be to Reyes. Reyes got a great opportunity here. He's going to shoot. Goes wide of the post, goes right above it, and that's going to be a goal kick. Good opportunity there for Troy. Looked like Lafayette might have been open for a cross to get his second goal on the game. Reyes decides to shoot it instead, and it goes just above the post. It's going to be a goal kick. We have 24 minutes left in this game. That's going to be fired right there by Troy. It's a good opportunity. Goes wide of the post. It's going to be a goal kick. Whistle is blown as it looks like Troy will be making another substitution. It's going to be Jacob Lee coming on. Coming off, it looks to be the second goal scorer, Clayton Lafayette. Great game for him today. Obviously got the second goal of the game for Troy to start this second half. That's a good interception there by Stavros. Gets it to Reyes. Reyes breaks a few tackles. He's going to get it to Lee. Had a great opportunity, but just offsides. The ball does end up in the back of the net, but it was offsides, and it will be a free kick for AIM. AIM coming here on the attack. It's just too much once again. It's going to end up with Swan cut. And AIM has good attacking opportunities. They have good crosses. They just end up being too much or too little on the ball, and it doesn't end up with the attacker. And that's a great save there by Swan cut, but the play was blown off sides. So it looks like Troy are getting ready to make another substitution. Looks like it's going to be number 20, Ahmed Abraham. It looks like Carter Peak is coming off. Great performance for him today on the back line. just getting ready to restart play here. Looks like there was some confusion there for AIM about a substitution and a jersey number. Looks like they're still trying to figure it out. We should be back underway any second now. Ball goes almost immediately out of play. It's going to be another Troy throw in here. Just under 20 minutes remaining in this game. Troy United lead 3-0. Another good opportunity there. Just too much on the ball for AIM. Troy once again. Can try to get to Dupree. He's going to be offsides. Let's AIM get us restarted here. AIM coming down the far side, going to cross it into the box. It's that swan cut that just dives right in front of the ball. And here come Troy. Ball's going to end up with Lee. Lee just trying to get across there for Stavros. Oh, there's a good deflection there for Dupree. He takes the shot. It's a great block there by AIM, but it's going to go out for a corner kick. A great attacking opportunity there for Troy. Just couldn't get it into the back of the net. Great save there by AIM. Going out for a corner. We'll see what Troy can do here. Corners haven't been a success for them at points this season, but maybe they've figured out things in practice that they can do this week to get the ball in the back of the net here. Just got to create chaos in the box, and anything can really happen. It's going to be Dupree that's going to be kicking it. Troy. It's going to be fired just above the post. It's going to go out for a goal kick. I believe that was Mateo Phillips on the kick. There were a few calls from the Troy bench for a penalty after a player was pushed down in the box. Once again, the ref just not having any of that today. Here come AIM once again off that goal kick. It's going to be a turnover. Ends up right with Sharif. He's going to look to Lee. He had a good opportunity. He just had two defenders right on top of him, and it's going to go out for another corner for Troy. Troy decided to play the first corner wide and out. We'll see if they try to play this one in the box this time. going to be Dupree once again on corner kick duties. He's going to fire it into the box. It's headed out of play by Aim. It's going to be another corner on the other side. Ball had an opportunity there, just headed out of play, and we're going to do it all over again. So it looks like it's going to be Stavros taking the corner on the far side of the field. Just about 15 minutes remaining in this game. That's going to be fired in right at the goalkeeper, who punches it. It's going to end up with Stavros once again. He's going to fire that. That one goes above the post, and that is going to be a goal kick. Aim calls for a foul. No foul given, though. Here come Troy once again. Turned over there. Ends up with Reyes still having the ball somehow. Gets it to Stavros, who's going to cross it. That's going to be to Peyton Trask. He's going to cross that right into the box. Nobody there. Here come Aim. As it looks like whenever we get the next whistle, it will be another substitution for Aim. Here they come once again in the box. It was a good opportunity, but he was offsides. First half, it seemed like it was most of Troy's plays getting whistled for offsides. This half, it seems like it's mostly all of Aim's plays. Looks like whenever the next whistle comes, Troy will also be making a substitution once again. It looks like it's going to be Dante Grasso coming in. So here comes Troy on the counterattack. That is Jacob Lee with the ball. Gets it in the box. He goes down. Once again, calls for a penalty. Ref is having none of it. So they're still beside themselves on the Troy bench. There was no penalty there. Cleared out there by Ahmed Abraham. And here come both substitutions. Looks like it's Peyton Trask coming off for Dante Grasso. Great performance today from Peyton Trask. Ref blows the whistle for a foul there. As we have just under 12 minutes remaining here in Farmington Hills. Troy United lead 3-0. Off goals from Waleed Sharif, Clayton Lafayette, and Braden Stavros. So here comes Sharif. It's going to be a turnover there for Aim. Possibly a counter-attacking opportunity, but it's going to be Ahmed that steps in. It's going to go out of play for an Aim throw-in, though. It's Sharif that ends up with the ball. He's got no support from Troy here. Just kicks that out of play. It's going to be a throw-in. Good interception there for Troy. Just couldn't keep it in play, though. It was a great interception there for Sean Reardon. Just couldn't keep it in play, and it goes out for an aim throw that they take quickly. Dupree with the ball. It's going to be kicked down the field. It goes out of play for an aim throw-in. Just under 10 minutes here, plus stoppages, of course. So here come aim. That's going to be fired. That goes wide of the post. Swan cut. Just slowly getting the ball. Going to slowly set it down here. Just waste a little bit of time. Here come Troy once again. Down the far side. That's going to end up with Lee. Still got the ball. He's going to try to cross that into the box. Takes a deflection, and we are going out for a corner. Looks like it's going to be Dupree taking this corner once again. He's going to take it short, gives it to Reyes. He's going to pass it to Grasso. It's going to be fired off the post by Reardon. Almost ends up at the feet of Sharif. It's going to be Reardon once again. Anybody that would have ended up with would have been offsides. Good interception there by Lee. Gonna get it to Dupree. He's gonna cross it to Sharif. Good opportunity here. The goalkeeper's out of his net. Gets it. Oh, what a save there by one of the aim defenders who's just standing on the line. Wide open net for Grasso. It's gonna go out for a corner though. We have 7 minutes and 30 seconds left. It's going to be Dupree taking the corner more than likely once again. It's going to get crossed right into the middle of the box. Just nobody there for Troy. Here come aim once again on the counterattack. Good deflection outplayed by Reardon to stop that counterattack. Here come aim once again. It's not a good pass there. Swan cut slowing things down. So here come Troy once again. Sharif's going to try to get it to Dupree. Dupree ends up with it. Just the aim defender was right behind him and pokes it out. Turnover there by AIM. Ended up with Nino, who ends up turning it over himself. Here come AIM on the counterattack. Troy United up 3-0. Just over 5 minutes remaining. 5 minutes and 30 seconds to be exact, and that's going to be offsides there for Joshua Reyes.
No way, ref.
Here come AIM once again. Troy United trying to preserve that clean sheet on Andrew Swancut's debut for the club. Things just being slowed down a bit here for Troy. They know they mostly have this game in the bag. There's no need to rush to things right now. Here goes Sharif. He's just going to pass that down the field. It's just going to end up at AIM's goalkeeper's feet. So here come AIM once again. Stavros ends up with the ball. Good defense being played there by Grasso. Forces the turnover. It's going to be reared in. Just going to be shot down the field. Troy know the more time they waste, the quicker this game comes to a close. That ball is passed down the field. It's going to be another offsides whistle for AIM. 3 minutes and 25 seconds left in normal time. Probably 2 or 3 minutes of stoppages given all the substitutions that have taken place this half. It's shot down the field. Dupree does end up with the ball. He goes down, once again calls for a foul. No whistle blown. Here come AIM once again. Far side of the field. And there is a penalty given with 2 minutes left in this game. Foul inside the box. It's going to be a great opportunity here for AIM to get on the score sheet for today. Looks like it's going to be number 11 taking it. What a shame if this is how Swancut's clean sheet ends for today, with a penalty with 2 minutes to go. Oh, and it just slides past Swancut, and that is in the back of the net. It is now 3-1, Troy United. We have just over a minute to play here in normal time. Look, Swancut just, it was close to going the right way. He just flinched the wrong way and just didn't have enough time to get back to it. It ends up a goal for AIM SC. It's going to help their goal differential. Not going to really help the result of the game, though. So we're waiting for the ref to blow the whistle to restart play. Sharif gets it back underway. Dupree turns it over. Here come AIM on the counterattack here. In the box. Good opportunity here. Fires. Net's in the back of the net. It is 3-2. And we are in the 90th minute right now. There was a goal for, I believe, number 24 on AIM. And now things have gotten quite interesting, to say the least, as we enter this stoppage time. We have hit stoppage time. Looks like the ref is signaling 2 minutes of extra time. So we are back underway. AIM's going to put so much pressure on here to try to get a third goal. So Troy just need to find ways to waste time here, as it ends up with AIM. Oh, here they come down the field. Troy need to put defensive pressure on here. They do. The ball rolling. It's still in play somehow. It goes out. It's going to be a goal kick. Troy can delay things a bit here. So you got to imagine Swancut is just sending this down the field. So I believe a yellow card was given to AIM there. I believe number 10. So of course, this will most likely add on more stoppage time with this delay. Swancut just going to kick that down the field. Goes above Sharif's head. It's going to end up with AIM. AIM coming back down the field again. It's going to be kicked out of play there by Dante Grasso. Is AIM really trying to go quick here? That's going to be kicked down the field there by Troy. So it's going to be fired down the field by AIM. That's going to be headed into the box. It's going to be Ahmed that ends up with the ball. He's going to kick it out of play. It's going to be a throw-in for AIM. Here, say throw it in here. It's going to try to be kicked into the box. It is. It's a shot. It goes above the bar. It looks like it's going to be a goal kick. Can't imagine how much time is left here. Got to be getting close to the end. The ref does take a peek at his watch. That ball's going to end up at midfield. It looks like it's going to be for Dupree. It's going to be turned over. Does Troy end up with the ball? He's going to boot it down the field, and that is the full-time whistle. Troy United, after a fury of goals there for AIM in the last 2 minutes to get it to 3-2. Hold on for the 3-2 win here in Farmington Hills today. Troy United, I believe you can now say it is a 2-game winning streak. That is 6 points in the last 2 games for Troy in the standing. That's going to help a lot, especially since AIM was right above them. Troy go now to 2-0-3 on the season. AIM go to 1-1-4. So for myself, Nick Burt, it has been a great call here today. We will be back at home on July 1st, and we will be back for that game. We are on the road, I believe, next 2 weeks. So thank you for tuning in today on the Troy United YouTube network, and as always, up the Troy.